welcome back again. We're still dealing with our exercises on all we've learned. For our last class, we dealt with consonant sounds, where we got to spot the consonant sounds that are present in the options according to the instructions. So moving on, we're going to be dealing with stress now. The stress. In each of questions 27 and 28, choose the words that has a different stress pattern from the others. The word that has a different stress pattern. So now for these questions, we're giving four words, four options. So we have to pick the one that has a different stress pattern. So we're going to look at convenient, contribute, embarrass, madam. Convenient, contribute, embarrassed, and madam. 28, we have suffer, blackboard, success, and calendar. Suffer, blackboard, success, and calendar. So let us look at the answer. The answer would explain why we chose what and the rules guiding them. For convenient, here, this is a 3-syllable word. We have convenient. This is where the stress falls on. The stress falls on the second to the last syllable. This is it. We have contribute. This is second to the last syllable. And we have embarrass. This is the second to the last syllable. But for this one, it's just two syllables here, and it is what? A noun. All of this is a verb, embarrass. This is a verb also, and this is convenient is an adjective. So we have what? This is a noun, madam. So the stress comes on the first syllable as against these ones that have them on the second syllable or the second to the last syllable, because we know that we count syllables from the back. Okay, we count syllables from the back. That's what we learned, that we count syllables from the back. The penultimate syllable, this is what it's called, the second to the last, the penultimate, counted from the back. So the next question we have suffer. Suffer. We have blackboard. We have success. We have calendar. Okay, for each of these words, the stress is on the first syllable. On the first syllable, this is a compound noun. Okay, this is a compound noun. This is suffer, this is a verb. The second syllable, we have a calendar. This is also a noun, the stress coming here, and this is success. The stress for success, okay, each word comes with their individuality. So for this word success, the stress is on the second syllable. So it is different from the rest. Suffer. Suffer, you can see it. We have suffer, we have blackboard, we have calendar. So the rest of them are all silent, or the pitch is not as high as the first syllable. But for the word success, it has the stress, as you can see that. So the answer is C, success. Now let's move on to another set of questions. The instruction for this is each of the questions 29 to 32, choose the option nearest in meaning. Now we're going to be dealing with nearest in meaning, just like synonyms as we learned, to the words or phrases in italics. So you have to look out for the words or phrases in italics. So the word in italic here is this, extraneous. Extraneous. Extraneous means something that is on the extra, something that's not part of it, something that's not really needed. So what is synonymous? Synonymous with what is not really needed, what is on the extra. So for option A, is it main? No. Is it relevant? No. Is it erroneous? No. Is it superfluous? Why I said we should learn a lot of words, know their meanings, because once you don't know the meaning of a particular word, you will erroneously, choose answers. All right, so the answer for this is superfluous. Superfluous means something is not really needed. Okay, it is on the extra, it is just too much, it's not really needed altogether. So superfluous and extraneous, they are the core, they are synonyms, and that is the one that matches and is most appropriate and nearest in meaning to the word in italics. So now I wonder what will be left of his essay when the extraneous or superfluous material is deleted. Next question. Tortoises need cool climates and must have places where they can hibernate. What's the meaning of hibernate? Hibernate means to sleep for a very long time without disturbance. So as we can see here, sleep deeply, relax, reproduce, hide at night. The answer is sleep deeply. As the meaning of the word hibernate, the meaning of the word hibernate is to sleep without disturbance, sleep deeply for a very, very long time. So that's the nearest in meaning to the word there. The next question is, practicing medicine is not as lucrative as many people think. What does it mean to say as many people think? Is it not as many people as it seems, or many people assume, or it's not no, okay? The answer, if the options you gave is A, no, B, assume, C, consider, or D, understand. So the answer for that question is assume. It is not as lucrative as people assume or people think, because it is not right. It's just an assumption. It is not the main thing. It's not what they know. They are standing from afar and judging it, so it is what they think, not what they know. So it is what they are assuming. So that's the nearest in meaning. It is assumed. So you have to know each word, the meaning of it, and the context for which they are used in various sentences. So moving on, the teacher's apparent nonchalant attitude was misconstrued by his student. The teacher's apparent nonchalant attitude was misconstrued by his students. What is the meaning of misconstrued? That is what you have to look through the options for to check out which word appropriately means the same thing as misconstrued. Misconstrued means to misunderstand, to misunderstand, because I'll be saying something, and for the fact that you don't understand me, or you're not getting my point, or you think I'm saying something else, it means what? Basically misinterpretation. Basically misinterpretation. So the answer is, his attitude was misinterpreted by his students. It's not condoned, no. It's not misquoted, because it is not a matter of what he said that they have to report it, no. It is not misrepresented, because it is the students who are doing the thinking now, the students who are doing the action now, and is not misrepresented. The answer is misinterpreted. So the students misinterpreted the attitude of the teacher. Okay, misconstrued, misinterpreted. Moving on to more examples, more questions. We have in each of questions 33 to 35, the words in capital letters has the emphatic stress. Okay, now we're going to be dealing with emphatic stress. We're dealing with intonation. Now choose the option that best fits the expression in this sentence. So we're going to be looking at the word that is in emphatic stress. So the word in emphatic stress is temporarily. So we're going to be looking at the options and look and seeing and spotting out which one best fits the expression, fits the expression up here in the question based on the word with emphatic stress. So has the university been permanently open? Has the university been permanently open? Is that it? Has the campus? No, we did not have anything to do with campus. The stress is on temporarily. So has the campus been permanently closed? Has the college been temporarily closed? Has the university been permanently closed? So what is the answer? Has the university been permanently closed? So the answer to the question would be, the university has been temporarily closed. Temporarily is the stress. So it replaces what the person who asked the question was trying to confirm. Was it temporarily closed or permanently closed? Has the university been permanently closed? No, the university was only temporarily closed. So you have to look for the word, this question that matches the answer based on the emphatic stress, or which word has the emphasis. Okay, always know that it's not college has been temporarily closed, because we're not dealing with college, we're dealing with university. It's not campus, we're dealing with university. It's not A either, because we are not dealing with whether it is open or not. We're dealing with whether it is closed, whether it is temporarily, and all of that. So the next question is, the king ran to the palace. Now the emphasis is on ran. The emphasis is on ran. So we have to look for which of the questions would best fit this answer. Where did the king run to? We are not asking for where the king ran to. Did the queen run to the palace? No, we have no business with queen. Did the king walk to the palace? Who ran to the palace? We're not asking for who ran. We are asking for the manner in which it was done. How did the king get to the palace? Did he walk or did he run? So the emphasis is on ran. He did not walk, he ran. So the answer is C. Did the king walk to the palace? No, the king ran to the palace. For the next example, we have, my uncle retired from the police. Did your brother retire from the police? What we are looking for here is the uncle. So did your brother retire from the police? Was it the brother? Did your brother resign from the police? No, we are dealing with retire, not resign. Did your uncle retire from the army? No, we are dealing with police, not army. Did your sister retire from the police? No, we are dealing with, did your sister resign? We're not dealing with resign, we're dealing with retire. So what is the answer? Did your brother retire from the police? No, it's not my brother. It is my uncle. My uncle who retired from the police. Okay? So you have to look for the one that best fits it. It's not my brother we're talking about. We're talking about my uncle. My uncle retired from the police. So you have to look at other words. If other words are not rhyming with the answers, so you disqualify them. Okay? So on that note, we end this session where we've been talking about a lot of examples on emphatic stress and also picking nearest in meaning synonyms as we have learned. So join us for more classes.